As we approach another mental straining pandemic, we could be finding ways to cope with anxiety and stress, and maybe you've adopted a new puppy and are thinking about transforming them into a therapy dog. Joining me now, Dr. Christian Broadhurst with Clay Humane Society. Dr. Broadhurst, I also want to point out today is National Dog Day, so the perfect topic for it. I've already snapjacked my puppy Brody. We all know I talk about him all the time. You know, he's my favorite, but I just want all the puppies over at Clay Humane. Make sure to wish them a National Puppy Day for me.
Will do. Thank you very much.
So let's talk about turning your puppy into a therapy dog. You know, that was something that I actually thought about with when I got my puppy, but I learned, you know, just because you have this adorable puppy doesn't mean they're going to make a great therapy dog.
It's not as easy as it sounds. So certainly there's a couple of things you're going to want to do if you think your pup might be a good candidate for being a therapy dog. One of the most important is to make sure they're healthy. Take them to the vet, make sure that there's no major underlying problems, any major medical diseases that are going to get in the way of them being a therapy dog. And second is behavior. You must have a very well-behaved dog. Probably some of the best money you will ever spend on your pet is in behavior training and basic puppy classes, because they will turn your dog from a good dog into a good, well-behaved dog, which is very, very important.
Is it too old? I mean, is it too late to train an old dog new tricks?
Not necessarily. There certainly are some older dogs who will fit well into the therapy dog mold. Again, they should really be healthy and they should be very well behaved. And sometimes the older dogs, a lot of the puppy anxiety and energy is burned off, so they will actually do very well.
At what age can an animal really start becoming a therapy dog?
I think it really depends on the animal in particular. I know that we do have a therapy dog program here at Clay Humane, and our dogs tend to be middle-aged to older. I don't actually know at what age most of them began, but now as seasoned veterans, they're all middle-aged dogs doing very, very well.
What's the process into becoming a therapy dog? I know you said training, but is there anything else?
Yeah, there are actually, depending on where you want to go, there are certain therapy dog qualifications that your dog is going to need to pass. Literally like testing they need to get through to get certified to go into certain hospitals or nursing homes or the like. Your best option is to reach out to an organization like Clay Humane that does therapy dog and find out what it takes to get your dog into the program.
You know, what is the most rewarding part of a therapy dog?
Just watching the look on people's faces. The human-animal bond, especially dogs and humans, is amazingly strong. And it will do wonders for people who are in the hospital, in the nursing home, unable to get out, unable to really see affection. Having a dog jump up on their lap or just be able to pet their head is sometimes some of the most rewarding things you could ever see in this profession.
Really nothing else like it. Dr. Christian Broadhurst, thank you so much for joining us.